A black maid sings to a mafia boss's silent son, and his first word in 3 years changes everything. She's a widow who lost her own child. He's a traumatized 10-year-old who hasn't spoken since a kidnapping shattered his world. When she arrives at a mansion ruled by fear and wealth, everyone tells her the same thing. That boy will never speak again. But during a violent storm, she finds him hiding in the darkness, and she does the one thing no doctor, no therapist, no one could do. She sings. And then he whispers her name. It's a miracle that transforms a broken household into something no one saw coming. But just when healing seems possible, gunfire shatters their fragile peace, and the boy's voice disappears again, dragging them all back into the darkness. Now, a grieving maid and a ruthless crime boss must fight for more than just a child's voice. They're fighting for redemption itself. Can love truly heal what violence destroyed, or will the darkness win? The rain hits the car window like a warning. I press my palm against the cold glass and watch the iron gates swing open. The mansion rises from the darkness, like something out of a dream. Lightning cuts across the sky. For a moment, everything glows white. My chest tightens. I've cleaned houses for 20 years. I've scrubbed floors in Georgia heat and polished silver in cramped kitchens. But I've never seen anything like this. The stone walls stretch up and up. Columns frame the entrance like guards. The driver doesn't speak. He hasn't said a word since he picked me up at the station. I clutch my small suitcase on my lap. Everything I own fits inside. 3 uniforms, a Bible, a photograph of my son. My son. I close my eyes. I can still see Samuel's face, his smile, the way he laughed when I sang to him. He would have been 15 now, but he's been gone for 3 years. Grace, you can't keep living in the past. That's what my sister told me before I left Georgia. She said this job would be good for me. A fresh start, a chance to heal. I don't know if I believe that. The car stops. The driver gets out and opens my door. Rain soaks my shoulders the moment I step onto the gravel. I hurry toward the entrance. The door swings open before I reach it. A woman stands there. She's tall and thin. Her grey hair is pulled back tight. "You're late," she says. Her voice is sharp. "I'm sorry, ma'am, the train was delayed." She looks me up and down. Her lips press into a thin line. "I'm Mrs. Corelli, head housekeeper. You'll report to me." "Yes, ma'am." She steps aside. I walk into the entrance hall. My breath catches. The ceiling towers above me. A crystal chandelier hangs like frozen tears. Marble floors shine under my wet shoes. Everything gleams. Everything is perfect. Everything feels empty. "Don't touch anything," Mrs. Corelli says. She walks ahead of me. Her heels click on the marble. "Mr. Mancini demands perfection. If you can't deliver that, you won't last." I follow her down a long hallway. Paintings line the walls. Dark portraits of serious faces. None of them smile. "How many staff work here?" I ask. 12 in the house, 6 in the grounds. You'll meet them tomorrow." She glances back at me. "Most of them don't think you'll make it a week." Something shifts in her expression. I see doubt there. Maybe pity. I lift my chin. "I've worked hard all my life, ma'am. I don't plan to stop now." Mrs. Corelli doesn't respond. She leads me down a narrow staircase. The servants' quarters are below the main house. The walls are plain white. The air smells like soap and coffee. "This is your room," she says. She opens a door. The room is small. A narrow bed, a wooden dresser, a single window near the ceiling, but it's clean. It's mine. "You start at 5, Mrs. Corelli says. "Don't be late." She leaves before I can thank her. I set my suitcase on the bed. My hands tremble. I sit down and take a slow breath. The mattress is firm beneath me. I can hear voices somewhere above, footsteps. The storm still raging outside. I unpack slowly. I hang my uniforms in the small closet. I place my Bible on the dresser. Last, I take out the photograph. Samuel smiles at me from the frame. He's 7 years old, missing his front tooth, his eyes bright with joy. My throat tightens. "I'm here, baby," I whisper. "I'm trying." I set the photo beside the Bible. Then I kneel beside the bed. My knees ache. They always do. But I press my palms together and close my eyes. "Lord," I say quietly, "give me strength to bring light where there's none." The words come easier than I expected. Prayer always does. I climb into bed fully clothed. The sheets are stiff and cold. I close my eyes and listen to the thunder. Somewhere in this massive house, people are sleeping. People with their own pain, their own silence. I don't know why I'm here yet, but I trust there's a reason. Morning comes too soon. The alarm clock on the dresser rattles at 4:30. I sit up, groggy and stiff. My back hurts from the unfamiliar mattress. I wash my face in the small sink and change into my uniform. The black dress fits well enough. I pin my hair back. I look at myself in the mirror. My face shows every one of my 42 years. Lines around my eyes. Grey threading through my black hair. But my eyes are still clear, still full of faith. I head upstairs just before 5. The kitchen is already bustling. 3 women work at the stove and counter. The smell of coffee and bread fills the air. One woman looks up. She's young, maybe 20. Her eyes widen when she sees me. "You must be Grace," she says. Her voice is kind. "Yes, and you are?" "Maria. I help with cooking." She smiles. "Don't mind Mrs. Corelli. She's hard on everyone at first." Another woman snorts. She's older, with tired eyes and rough hands. "She's harder on some than others." Maria shoots her a look. The older woman shrugs and turns back to her work. "That's Rosa," Maria says quietly. "She's been here 10 years. She's protective." I nod. I've worked with women like Rosa before. Women who see every new person as a threat. Mrs. Corelli appears in the doorway. "Grace, you'll start with the music room, 3rd floor, east wing. Dust everything. Polish the piano. Mr. Mancini expects it spotless." "Yes, ma'am." She hands me a bucket of supplies. Cloths, polish, a feather duster. I carry it all upstairs. The mansion is quiet now. Morning light filters through tall windows. I pass portraits and statues. Everything speaks of money, of power. But there's no warmth here. I find the music room easily. The door is already open. I step inside and stop. The room is beautiful. A grand piano sits in the center. Its black surface gleams. Music stands line one wall. A harp stands in the corner. Windows stretch from floor to ceiling. But dust covers everything. Sheets drape over furniture. Nobody's played here in a long time. I set down my bucket and get to work. I dust the shelves first, then the windows. The morning sun grows brighter as I clean. I hum while I work. An old hymn my mama taught me. "Amazing grace, how sweet the sound." The melody fills the empty space. I feel my shoulders relax. Music always did this for me. It quiets the noise in my head. I'm wiping down the piano when I hear it. A soft tapping, rhythmic, deliberate. I stop humming. I listen. The sound comes from beneath the piano. I crouch down slowly. I peer into the shadows under the instrument. A boy stares back at me. My heart jumps. I didn't know anyone else was here. He's small, maybe 10 years old. Dark hair falls across his forehead. His eyes are huge and brown. He's tucked into the corner, his knees pulled to his chest. He's tapping his fingers against the floor. Tap, 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 tap. I smile gently. "Hello there." He doesn't answer. His fingers stop. He watches me like a frightened animal. "I'm Grace," I say. My voice is soft. "I'm new here. I didn't mean to disturb you." He blinks. His eyes find mine. Something shifts in his expression. Curiosity, maybe. Or fear. I sit back on my heels. I don't move closer. I remember what Maria said this morning. Something about Mr. Mancini having a son. A quiet son. "Do you like music?" I ask. The boy doesn't respond, but his hand moves. He taps the floor again. Tap, 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 tap. It's a pattern, a rhythm. Understanding dawns on me. "You're making music," I say. "Aren't you?" His lips part slightly. He nods, just once. Joy fills my chest. "That's beautiful," I tell him. "Really beautiful." He watches me for another moment. Then he crawls out from under the piano. He's small for his age. Thin. His clothes are expensive but rumpled. He stands a few feet away. He doesn't speak. He just stares at me with those huge eyes. "Do you come here often?" I ask. He nods again. "Do you play the piano?" He shakes his head. "But you want to?" He doesn't answer this time, but something in his face changes. Longing, sadness. I stand up slowly. "Well, I'm supposed to clean in here every morning, so I guess I'll see you again." He studies me. Then he turns and walks to the door. He doesn't make a sound. His footsteps are silent on the carpet. At the doorway, he pauses. He looks back at me. Our eyes meet. Then he's gone. I stand alone in the music room. My heart pounds. I don't know why, but something just happened. Something important. I finish cleaning quickly. When I return to the kitchen, Maria is rolling out dough. "I saw a boy," I tell her. "In the music room." Rosa's head snaps up. "You stay away from that child." Her voice is harsh. "I'm sorry?" "Anthony doesn't talk to anyone," Rosa says. She wipes her hands on her apron. "He doesn't speak. Hasn't in 3 years. You'll only upset him." I feel my chest tighten. What happened to him? Maria glances at Rosa. Then she lowers her voice. He was kidnapped when he was 7. They held him for 3 days. When Mr. Mancini got him back, the boy stopped talking. Doctors say it's trauma. My stomach drops. That poor baby. He's not your baby, Rosa says sharply. You're here to clean, not to fix things. I meet her eyes. I'm here to do my job, ma'am, but I can't ignore a child in pain. Rosa's mouth tightens. She turns back to her work. You won't last a week. The next morning I return to the music room. I half expect Anthony not to be there. But when I enter, I hear the familiar tapping. He's under the piano again. This time I don't speak right away. I start dusting. I hum the same hymn from yesterday. Amazing grace. How sweet the sound. The tapping continues. Then it shifts. It matches my rhythm. My breath catches. I hum a little louder. The tapping follows. When I pause, he pauses. When I start again, so does he. We're making music together. I crouch down. He's watching me. This time he doesn't look scared. You have a gift, I tell him. You hear music in everything, don't you? He nods slowly. My son was like that, I say. The words hurt coming out, but they need to be said. Samuel. He loved to sing. He could hear a song once and remember every word. Anthony tilts his head. He's listening. He died 3 years ago, I continue. My voice cracks. Car accident. Some days I can barely breathe without him. But music helps. It reminds me he's still with me somehow. Silence stretches between us. Then Anthony does something I don't expect. He slides out from under the piano. He sits beside me on the floor. Not touching, but close. We sit there together. 2 broken people in an empty room. After a while I start humming again. Something slow and gentle. A lullaby. Anthony's fingers move on the floor, tapping out the beat. When I finish, I look at him. His eyes are wet. It's okay to be sad, I whisper. It's okay to be scared, but you're not alone. He stares at me. Then he does something that breaks my heart. He reaches out and touches my hand, just for a second. Then he pulls back and runs from the room. I sit alone on the floor. Tears stream down my face. I don't know if they're sad or happy tears, maybe both. The storm returns that night. Thunder shakes the mansion. Lightning turns everything white. I'm cleaning the dining room when I hear shouting upstairs. Find him, now! The voice is deep and commanding. It echoes through the halls. Footsteps pound overhead. Doors slam. More voices join in. Mrs. Corelli rushes past me. Have you seen the boy? My heart stops. Anthony. He's missing. Mr. Mancini is... She doesn't finish. She just runs toward the stairs. I drop my cloth. I run too. Something pulls me toward the music room. I don't know why, but I trust it. I take the stairs 2 at a time. My legs burn. My chest hurts. When I reach the music room, I throw open the door. The room is dark. Thunder crashes outside. Anthony, I call. Silence. Then I hear it. A whimper. Soft and scared. I drop to my knees beside the piano. Baby, it's Grace. It's okay. He's curled up in the corner, shaking, his arms wrapped around his knees. I'm here, I tell him. My voice is steady even though my heart is racing. You're safe. Another crash of thunder. Anthony flinches. His whole body trembles. I don't think. I just act. I crawl under the piano with him. I start to sing. His eye is on the sparrow and I know he watches me. It's an old gospel song. My mama sang it when I was scared. I sang it to Samuel when he couldn't sleep. Now I sing it to this broken boy. My voice fills the space. Anthony stops shaking. He looks at me. Really looks at me. I keep singing, verse after verse. My voice is soft but certain. I sing because I'm happy. I sing because I'm free. Anthony's lips move. No sound comes out, but he's trying. The door bursts open. Heavy footsteps enter. A man's voice cuts through the room. Where is he? I stop singing. He's here, I call. He's safe. The footsteps approach. A man appears. He's tall and broad-shouldered. His dark suit is perfectly pressed despite the chaos. His face is hard, angry, but his eyes are terrified. This is Mr. Mancini. He crouches down. He sees his son. His whole body sags with relief. Anthony, he breathes. The boy doesn't move. He stares at his father. Then he looks at me. Mr. Mancini's eyes find mine. For a moment, we just look at each other. I see his fear, his helplessness, his desperate love for his child. He was scared of the storm, I say quietly. I was singing to calm him. Mr. Mancini nods. His jaw is tight. Thank you. He reaches for his son. Anthony shrinks back. My chest tightens. I understand. The boy is caught between two worlds, fear and love, safety and pain. May I? I ask. Mr. Mancini hesitates. Then he nods. I hold out my hand to Anthony. Come on, baby. Let's get you to bed. Anthony looks at my hand, then at his father, then back at me. Slowly, he reaches out. His small hand slips into mine. We crawl out from under the piano. Anthony stands close to me. His hand grips mine tight. Mr. Mancini watches us. Something shifts in his expression. Surprise, maybe pain. I'll take him to his room, I say. I should... Mr. Mancini starts. Let me, I say gently. Please. He studies me for a long moment. Then he steps back. All right. I lead Anthony out of the music room. The hallway is full of guards and staff. They all stare as we pass. I hold the boy's hand and keep walking. His room is on the 3rd floor. It's huge and elegant, but it feels empty, cold. I tuck him into bed. I pull the covers up to his chin. Would you like me to stay until you fall asleep? I ask. He nods. I sit on the edge of the bed. I hum softly, the same lullaby from before. His eyes grow heavy. His breathing slows. Just as he's drifting off, his lips move. A whisper so soft I almost miss it. Grace. My breath catches. He said my name. His first word in 3 years. My name. Tears blur my vision. I'm here, baby. I'm right here. He sleeps. I sit there in the dark, my hand resting on the covers near his. My heart feels too big for my chest. Mr. Mancini appears in the doorway. He doesn't speak. He just watches his son sleep. After a while, he looks at me. You've done something no one else could. His voice is rough with emotion. I didn't do anything, I say. He just needed someone to listen. Everyone dismissed him, Mr. Mancini says. He steps closer. They said he'd never speak again, that he was too damaged. He's not damaged, I tell him firmly. He's hurt. There's a difference. Mr. Mancini's eyes find mine again. Who are you? I stand up. I'm just a maid, sir. No, he says. You're not. We stand in the quiet room. The storm has passed. The only sound is Anthony's gentle breathing. I should go, I say. Mr. Mancini nods, but as I pass him, he speaks again. Thank you, Grace. The way he says my name sounds different, like it means something more than it did before. I return to my room. I lie in bed, but I can't sleep. My mind replays the moment over and over. Anthony's hand in mine, his whispered word, Grace. I press my palms together. Thank you, Lord, I whisper. Thank you for showing me why I'm here. For the first time in 3 years, I feel something I thought I'd lost forever. Hope. Morning light wakes me. For a moment, I forget where I am. Then memory floods back. Anthony, the storm, his whispered word, Grace. I dress quickly. My hands shake as I button my uniform. I don't know what today will bring, but something has changed, something important. The kitchen is busy when I arrive. Maria looks up and smiles. Rosa glances at me but says nothing. Mrs. Corelli stands by the stove. Her expression is unreadable. Grace, she says, Mr. Mancini wants to see you in his study. After breakfast. My stomach tightens. Yes, ma'am. You're not in trouble, Mrs. Corelli adds. Her voice is softer than usual. He wants to thank you. The other staff watch me. I feel their eyes. Maria gives me an encouraging nod. I help serve breakfast in the formal dining room. Mr. Mancini sits at the head of the long table. Anthony sits beside him. The boy picks at his food. He doesn't look up when I enter, but when I pour his juice, his eyes find mine. Just for a second, something shifts in his expression. Recognition. Trust. My breath catches. After breakfast, I knock on the study door. Mr. Mancini's voice calls me in. The room is dark wood and leather. Books line the walls. A large desk dominates the space. He stands when I enter. Grace, please, sit. I sit in the chair across from him. My back is straight, my hands folded in my lap. Mr. Mancini sits too. He looks tired. Lines crease his forehead, but his eyes are clearer than they were last night. I owe you an apology, he says. I blink. Sir? When you were hired, I didn't pay attention. You were just another maid. He pauses. But last night, you did what no therapist, no doctor could do. You reached my son. I just sang to him, I say quietly. It was more than that. His voice is firm. He spoke. For the first time in 3 years, he spoke. I nod. He said my name. Yes. Mr. Mancini leans forward. I want you to spend time with him. Every day. Help him. Heal. My chest tightens. I'm not a doctor, sir. I don't have training. You have something better. He looks directly at me. You have compassion, you have patience, and for some reason my son trusts you. I think of Samuel, of all the ways I failed him. What if I can't help him? You already have. Mr. Mancini's jaw is set. I'm asking you to continue. I feel the weight of this, the responsibility, the risk, but I also feel something else. Purpose. I'll do my best, I tell him. That's all I ask. He stands. You'll have access to the music room whenever you need it, and Anthony's schedule will be adjusted. I stand too. Thank you, sir. As I reach the door, he speaks again. Grace? I turn. Don't give up on him. His voice is rough. Please. I won't. I promise. The next few days pass in a blur. Every morning I go to the music room. Every morning Anthony is there, waiting under the piano. We start slowly. I sit on the floor. I sing. He taps rhythms. Sometimes he crawls out and sits beside me. Sometimes he stays hidden. I don't push him, I just offer music, safety, presence. On the fourth day, something changes. I'm humming a hymn when Anthony slides out from under the piano. He sits cross-legged in front of me. His eyes are serious, then he hums. Just one note, soft and uncertain. Joy explodes in my chest, but I keep my face calm. I hum the note back to him. He smiles, actually smiles. We hum back and forth, different notes, different sounds. It's not words, but it's communication. When we finish, Anthony's eyes are bright, happy. That was beautiful, I tell him. You have such a gift. He doesn't speak, but he leans closer. His small hand reaches out. He touches my sleeve, just for a moment. Then he runs from the room. I sit there alone. Tears stream down my face. I don't try to stop them. Maria finds me in the hallway later. Is it true? She asks. Is Anthony really getting better? He's trying, I say. That's what matters. The whole house is talking about it. Maria's eyes shine. You've brought hope back, Grace. Real hope. I shake my head. It's not me. It's God working through music. Maybe, Maria smiles, but God chose you to carry that music. That night I write in my Bible. I keep a journal in the margins. Small prayers, thoughts, memories. Today I wrote, Samuel, I think I understand now. The pain didn't come to destroy me. It came to prepare me for this. My hand trembles as I write, but the words feel true. Mr. Mancini starts joining us in the music room. Not every day, but sometimes. He sits in a chair by the window. He watches his son. He listens to our music. One morning, I'm teaching Anthony to hum different vowel sounds. Ah, I say, like this. Ah. Anthony tries. Ah. It's breathy and soft, but it's sound. Actual vocal sound. Mr. Mancini's breath catches. I glance at him. His eyes are wet. Good, I tell Anthony. Now try O. Ha-ha. Oh. Anthony repeats. We practice sounds for 20 minutes. By the end, Anthony is giggling, actually giggling at the funny sounds we make. Mr. Mancini stands. He walks over slowly. May I try? I nod. Anthony watches his father nervously. Eee, Mr. Mancini says. His deep voice sounds ridiculous, making the high sound. Anthony's eyes widen. Then he laughs. Real laughter. Bright and pure. Mr. Mancini laughs too. The sound fills the room. Father and son, laughing together. My throat tightens. This is what healing looks like. Small moments. Simple joy. Your turn, Mr. Mancini tells his son. Anthony takes a breath. Perfect, his father says. His voice is thick. That's perfect, son. They make silly sounds together. I watch from the piano bench. My heart feels full. Too full. When Anthony gets tired, Mr. Mancini carries him to his room. The boy doesn't protest. He rests his head on his father's shoulder. At the door, Mr. Mancini looks back at me. Thank you, he mouths. I smile. No words needed. The mansion begins to change, slowly, quietly. The staff whistle while they work. Maria bakes extra cookies. Even Rosa's face softens when Anthony passes. Mrs. Corelli pulls me aside one afternoon. You've done something remarkable, she says. Her voice is grudging but honest. I'm just helping a little boy find his voice, I tell her. You're helping all of us find ours. She pauses. Don't tell anyone I said that. I smile. Your secret's safe. Vittorio, Mr. Mancini told me to call him Vittorio, starts hosting small dinners again. Nothing large, just a few business associates. But the mansion fills with voices, laughter, life. One evening, I'm preparing vegetables in the kitchen. Vittorio enters. This is unusual. He never comes to the kitchen. "Grace," he says, "may I speak with you?" "Of course." I wipe my hands on my apron. He shifts uncomfortably. "Anthony asked for you at bedtime. He won't sleep without you." My chest tightens. "I'll go to him." "I'm his father," Vittorio says. His voice is pained. I should be enough. I see the hurt in his eyes, the jealousy, the fear. "You are enough," I tell him gently. "But right now he needs both of us. That's not weakness, that's love." Vittorio's jaw clenches. "I don't know how to be what he needs." "Neither do I admit. "But we're learning together." He looks at me for a long moment. Then he nods. "Will you teach me?" "Teach you what?" "How to reach him like you do." I feel something shift between us. Understanding, partnership. "Yes," I say, "I will." That night we both tuck Anthony in. Vittorio sits on one side of the bed. I sit on the other. We take turns telling a story. A silly tale about a prince who found his voice in a magic forest. Anthony's eyes move between us. When the story ends, he whispers 2 words. "Thank you." Vittorio's eyes find mine. We share a smile. A moment of pure, simple victory. Weeks pass. Anthony speaks more each day, short phrases, simple words, but they're real. They're his. "Good morning. I'm hungry. Can we sing?" Each phrase is a miracle. One afternoon I'm teaching him a new song, a hymn about joy. Anthony hums along. Then he sings actual words. "Joyful, joyful." My breath catches. "Anthony, you sang." He grins. A huge, proud grin. I pull him into a hug without thinking. He stiffens. Then slowly, carefully, he hugs me back. "I'm so proud of you," I whisper. When I pull away, his eyes are serious. "You're like Mama." My throat tightens. I can't speak, can't breathe. "Is that okay?" he asks. I cup his face gently. "That's more than okay, baby. That's everything." He hugs me again, tighter this time. I close my eyes. I think of Samuel. I think of all the pain, all the loss. And I understand. God didn't take my son to punish me. He took him to prepare me, to break me open, so I could hold this broken boy and help him heal. "I love you," Anthony whispers. "I love you too," I tell him. And I mean it. Completely. Vittorio suggests a private recital. Something small. Just family and staff. Anthony has been speaking more, singing simple songs. It's time to celebrate. "I don't know," I say. We're sitting in his study. Coffee steams between us. What if it's too much pressure? "He needs to know we're proud of him," Vittorio says, "that we celebrate his progress." I think about this. Let me ask him first. Anthony is hesitant when I bring it up. His face closes. "What if I mess up?" "Then you mess up," I tell him. "And we love you anyway." He chews his lip. "Will you sing with me?" "Of course." "Will Papa listen?" "He'll be so proud he might cry." I smile. "Is that okay?" Anthony nods slowly. "Okay, I'll try." The recital is planned for Sunday evening. The whole week we practice. Anthony chooses the songs. Simple hymns. Songs he knows well. On Sunday, the grand hall is arranged with chairs. The staff sits in rows. Vittorio sits front and center. His face is tense, hopeful, afraid. Anthony and I stand by the piano. I hold his hand. "Ready?" I whisper. He nods, but he's shaking. I squeeze his hand. "Remember, this is about joy, not perfection." We begin. I sing the first verse alone. My voice fills the space. Then Anthony joins in. Soft at first, then stronger. His eye is on the sparrow, and I know he watches me. His voice is clear, pure, beautiful. Tears stream down Vittorio's face. He doesn't hide them. The staff smiles. Some cry too. Anthony sees his father crying. He falters. I squeeze his hand. He keeps singing. When we finish, silence hangs for a moment. Then applause erupts. Everyone stands cheering, clapping. Anthony's face glows. He did it. He really did it. Vittorio rushes forward. He pulls his son into a fierce hug. "I'm so proud of you," he says. His voice breaks. "So proud." Anthony hugs him back. "I love you, Papa." Vittorio holds him tight. His shoulders shake with sobs. I step back. This moment is theirs. But Anthony reaches for me. "Mama Grace too." The words stop my heart. "Mama Grace." Vittorio looks at me. He nods. An invitation. I step forward. We stand together, the three of us. A strange, broken, beautiful family. Maria approaches with cake. The staff gathers around. We celebrate late into the night. Laughter echoes through halls that once knew only silence. I watch Vittorio and Anthony together. The way they smile, the way they talk, the healing happening right before my eyes. Thank you, Lord, I pray silently. Thank you for this second chance. But peace never lasts. 3 days later, I'm hanging laundry when Mrs. Corelli finds me. Her face is pale. Grace, Mr. Mancini wants to see you. Immediately, fear grips my chest. What's wrong? Just go. I run to his study. Vittorio stands by the window. His posture is rigid, angry. Sir? He turns. His eyes are hard. There's been talk about you and Anthony. My stomach drops. What kind of talk? That you're overstepping, getting too close. Lucia has raised concerns. Lucia, the former nanny. She arrived last week. I've seen the way she watches me, the jealousy in her eyes. I'm doing what you asked, I say. My voice is steady, helping Anthony heal. She says you're using methods, southern superstitions, voodoo. Anger flares in my chest. I sing hymns, I teach him music. There's nothing dark about faith. I don't believe her, Vittorio says quickly, but others do. It's causing problems with the staff. So you want me to stop? I want you to be careful. He looks pained. You're crossing lines, Grace, between servant and family. The words sting. I thought that's what you wanted, for someone to care about him. I did. I do. He runs a hand through his hair. But this is my world. There are rules, boundaries, rules that keep people apart, I say, boundaries that prevent healing. You don't understand. I understand perfectly. My voice is sharp. I'm good enough to fix your son, but not good enough to love him. That's not what I said. It's what you meant. Silence stretches between us. Painful, heavy. Just be more careful, Vittorio finally says. Please. I leave without another word. Tears blur my vision. I make it to my room before I break down. I've been a fool, thinking this could last, thinking I could build a life here, thinking I belonged. You're just the help, Grace. You'll always be just the help. Anthony finds me in the music room that evening. I'm sitting at the piano, not playing, just sitting. Mama Grace. His voice is small. Why are you sad? I wipe my eyes quickly. I'm not sad, baby. You are. He climbs onto the bench beside me. Did I do something wrong? No. I pull him close. Never. You're perfect. Then why? How do I explain this to a 10-year-old? How do I tell him the world sees color before it sees love? Sometimes grown-ups make things complicated, I say. But that doesn't change how I feel about you. He looks up at me. I don't want you to leave. My throat tightens. I'm not going anywhere. Promise? I hesitate. I shouldn't make promises I can't keep. But his eyes are so full of fear, so full of need. I promise, I whisper. He rests his head on my shoulder. We sit like that for a long time. The silence between us is comfortable, safe. But underneath I feel the cracks forming, the world pressing in, the boundaries being drawn. I don't know how long we can hold this together. That night, I dream of Samuel. He's running through a field, laughing, calling my name. Mama, watch me! I try to follow, but my feet are heavy. I can't move. Samuel, wait! He turns. His smile fades. You have to save him, Mama. You have to save Anthony. Save him from what? The darkness, it's coming. I wake gasping, my heart pounds. The room is dark, silent. It was just a dream, but fear wraps around my chest, tight and cold. I kneel beside my bed. Lord, I pray, don't let me fail another child. Please, give me strength. The words feel desperate, urgent. Something is wrong. I feel it deep in my bones. The next day is beautiful, sunny and warm. Vittorio suggests a walk in the garden. Anthony is thrilled. Can Mama Grace come, he asks. Vittorio hesitates, then he nods. Of course. We walk together, the three of us. The gardens are stunning. Roses bloom everywhere. Fountains trickle. Birds sing. Anthony runs ahead, laughing, chasing butterflies. He looks so normal, so happy. He's doing well, Vittorio says quietly. Yes, I watch the boy. He's come so far. Because of you, I shake my head. Because he's strong, brave, because you believed in him. Vittorio's voice is soft. I glance at him. Our eyes meet. Something passes between us. Understanding, gratitude, something deeper. I'm sorry, he says, for what I said before. You're not just help. You're family. My breath catches. Vittorio, I mean it. You've given me my son back. You've given us both a second chance. I don't know what to say. Emotions swirl in my chest. Joy, fear, hope. Before I can respond, Anthony shouts, Look! A bird's nest. He points up at a tree. We walk toward him. Then everything changes. A car roars up the drive. Too fast, too loud. Vittorio's body tenses. Get down. But it's too late. Gunshots shatter the peace. Loud, deafening. I don't think. I run. I grab Anthony. I pull him down. Cover him with my body. Stay down, Vittorio shouts. More shots. Glass breaking. Guards shouting. Return fire. Anthony trembles beneath me. His whole body shakes. I hold him tight. It's okay, baby. I've got you. I've got you. The shooting stops. Silence. Then sirens. Vittorio runs to us. Are you hurt? No, I gasp. We're okay. But Anthony isn't moving. He stares at nothing. His eyes empty. Blank. Anthony? I shake him gently. Baby, look at me. Nothing. Anthony! Vittorio's voice is panicked. The boy doesn't respond. Doesn't blink. He's gone. Back to that place inside himself. That silent, dark place. No. We need to get him inside, I say. My voice is shaking. Vittorio lifts his son. Anthony's body is limp, unresponsive. We rush to the house. Medical staff arrive. They check him over. No physical injuries, but mentally, he's in shock, the doctor says. Severe psychological trauma. Again. Will he speak? Vittorio demands. I don't know. Vittorio's face crumbles. All the progress, all the healing, gone in seconds. I sit beside Anthony's bed. I hold his hand. I sing softly, but he doesn't respond, doesn't even look at me. Please, I whisper. Please come back. Silence. Days pass. Anthony won't eat, won't speak, won't even cry. He stares at the wall. Empty. Lost. I try everything. Songs, stories, rhythms. Nothing works. Vittorio rages. He breaks things in his study, shouts at his guards, blames everyone, but mostly he blames himself. I should have protected him, he says one night. We're sitting outside Anthony's room, exhausted. I failed him again. You didn't fail him, I say, but my voice is weak. This isn't your fault. Then whose fault is it? He looks at me. His eyes are red. I brought this life into his world. My enemies did this. I don't have an answer, because he's right. I return to my room late that night. I fall to my knees. I sob. Great, wrenching sobs that tear from my chest. Why? I cry. Why did you let this happen? We were helping him. He was healing. No answer. Just silence. I can't do this again, I whisper. I can't lose another child. I can't watch him disappear. I think of Samuel, of holding him in the hospital, of his last breath. I'm cursed, I say. The words taste bitter. True. Every child I love dies or disappears. I'm cursed to bring pain, not healing. I cry until there's nothing left. Then I lie on the floor, empty, broken. The darkness feels complete, but somewhere deep inside, a small voice whispers, a voice that sounds like faith. Don't give up, not yet. I close my eyes. The tears keep falling, but I don't give up. Not yet. A week passes, then 2. Anthony stays locked in silence. I sit beside his bed every day. I sing. I pray. I talk to him about anything and everything. He stares at the ceiling. His eyes are empty. Grace, you're failing him. The thought haunts me. It follows me through every room, every prayer, every breath. Vittorio barely sleeps. He paces the halls at night. I hear his footsteps. Back and forth, back and forth. One night I find him outside Anthony's door. He's sitting on the floor, his head in his hands. Vittorio, I say softly. He looks up. His face is haggard. He's aged 10 years in 2 weeks. I did this to him, he whispers. My life, my choices, I destroyed my son. I sit beside him on the floor. You love him. That's what matters. Love isn't enough. His voice breaks. I thought I could protect him with money, with guards, with walls, but I can't protect him from myself. My chest tightens. I feel his pain. It mirrors my own. Marco says I should send him away, Vittorio continues, to Europe, where he'll be safe from my enemies. You can't hide him from the world, I say. He needs you. He needs safety. He needs his father. I turn to face him. Running won't heal him. Love will. Vittorio's eyes find mine. What if love isn't enough? It's all we have, I tell him. It has to be enough. We sit in silence. 2 broken people trying to hold together a broken child. I don't know how to do this, Vittorio finally says. His voice is small, vulnerable. Neither do I admit. But we keep trying. We keep showing up. We keep choosing faith over fear. I've never had faith. He looks at me. Not like you. Then borrow mine, I say, until you find your own. Something shifts in his expression. Relief, hope, gratitude. "Will you pray with me?" he asks. My breath catches. "You want to pray?" "I don't know how, but yes, I want to try." We kneel right there in the hallway, side by side. I take his hand. His grip is tight, desperate. "Lord," I begin. My voice is soft. "We come to you broken, scared. We don't know how to fix this, but we trust you know. We trust you love Anthony even more than we do." Vittorio's hand trembles in mine. "Give us strength," I continue. "Give us wisdom. Show us how to reach him, how to bring him back to us. And if that's not your will, help us accept it. Help us love him where he is. Please," Vittorio whispers. His voice cracks. "Please help my son." Tears stream down my face, down his. We kneel together in the darkness, united in prayer, in hope. When we stand, something has changed. Not in Anthony, but in us. We're not alone anymore. The next evening, I sit in Anthony's room. He's staring at the wall, like always. I open my Bible. I haven't read it in days. The words felt hollow, empty. But tonight I need them. I need something to hold on to. I read aloud. Psalms, about valleys and shadows, about hope and restoration. "The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want." My voice fills the quiet room. Anthony doesn't respond, but I keep reading. He makes me lie down in green pastures. The words wash over us both, familiar, comforting. When I finish, I close the book. I look at the boy. "I'm not giving up on you, baby. I will never give up on you." Silence. I start to sing, the same hymn that reached him before. His eye is on the sparrow, and I know he watches me. At first, nothing, just my voice alone. But I keep singing, verse after verse. Then I hear it, so soft I almost miss it. They hum, quiet and broken, but there, my breath catches. I keep singing, don't stop, don't react. Anthony's lips tremble. The hum grows stronger. He's singing with me. Tears blur my vision, but I don't stop. We sing together, broken and beautiful. When the song ends, silence hangs between us. Then Anthony turns his head. His eyes find mine. "Mama Grace?" His voice is hoarse, barely there. "I'm here, baby." I take his hand. "I'm right here. I was scared. I know." The noise, his whole body the trembles. I couldn't. "Shh, it's okay." I pull him close. "You're safe now." "Will they come back?" I want to lie, to promise they won't, but I can't. "I don't know, but I promise you're not alone. Whatever comes, we face it together." He clings to me. His small body shakes with sobs. All the fear he's been holding inside pours out. I hold him tight. I rock him gently. "Let it out, baby. It's okay to be scared. It's okay to cry." We sit like that for a long time, him crying, me holding him. The door opens. Vittorio stands there. His face shows everything. Relief, joy, love. "Papa," Anthony whispers. Vittorio crosses the room. He drops to his knees beside the bed. "I'm here, son. I'm here." Anthony reaches for him. Vittorio gathers him up, holds him close. "I'm sorry," Vittorio says. His voice breaks. "I'm so sorry I couldn't protect you." "You saved me," Anthony says. "You and Mama Grace. You saved me." Vittorio's eyes find mine. We share a look, a moment of perfect understanding. We didn't save him alone. We saved him together. Recovery comes slowly. Anthony eats a little, speaks a little more each day. He's fragile, easily startled, but he's trying. Vittorio changes everything. He hires therapists, security experts. He moves business operations away from the house. "This is Anthony's home now," he tells me. "Not a fortress, a home." He makes other changes too. He donates money to children's hospitals. He funds music programs in schools. He's trying to build something good from all the pain. One afternoon, he calls a staff meeting. Everyone gathers in the main hall, nervous, uncertain. Vittorio stands at the front, Anthony beside him. I stand with the other staff. "I've made mistakes," Vittorio begins. His voice is clear, strong. "I've ruled this house with fear, with distance. That ends today." Murmurs ripple through the crowd. "This mansion will become something new," he continues. "A place of healing. We'll start a music program for orphaned children. Children who've lost their voices, like Anthony did." Gasps, whispers, shocked faces. "Grace Washington will run the program," Vittorio says. He looks at me. "If she'll accept." Every eye turns to me. My heart pounds. "Sir, I'm not qualified. You're the most qualified person I know." His voice is firm. You brought my son back from darkness. You can help other children do the same. Anthony nods. Please, Mama Grace, say yes. I feel tears building. This is more than I ever imagined, more than I deserve. But maybe that's the point. Grace isn't about deserving. It's about receiving. Yes, I say. My voice is steady. I'll do it. Applause erupts. The staff cheers. Maria hugs me. Even Rosa smiles. But one person doesn't clap. Lucia stands in the back. Her face is tight, bitter. Our eyes meet. I see her pain, her jealousy, her loss. I feel compassion instead of anger. She's hurting too. That evening, Lucia finds me in the music room. I'm sorting through old sheet music, planning for the program. You've won, she says. Her voice is sharp. I turn. This isn't a competition, isn't it? She crosses her arms. You came here and took everything, my position, my purpose, the boy who was like my son. I see the pain in her eyes, the fear underneath the anger. I didn't take anything, I say gently. I was just trying to help. Help? She laughs bitterly. You made me obsolete, unnecessary. That's not true. It is. Her voice breaks. I raised that boy from birth. I loved him. But when he needed someone, he didn't call for me. He called for you. My chest tightens. I understand now. This isn't about me. It's about her feeling replaced, forgotten. Lucia, I say softly, there's room for both of us in Anthony's life. Is there? She looks at me, really looks at me. Or am I just in the way? You're not in the way. I step closer. You loved him first. You carried him through dark times. That matters. That will always matter. Her eyes fill with tears. Then why did he choose you? He didn't choose me over you, I tell her. He chose music, hope, a different kind of healing. But he needs all of us, not just me. Silence stretches between us. She searches my face, looking for lies, for tricks. I was jealous, she finally whispers. I spread rumors. I tried to turn Vittorio against you. I know. Aren't you angry? No. I smile sadly. I understand. I've felt jealousy too, fear of being replaced. It's human. I'm sorry, she says. The words sound painful. I'm truly sorry. I forgive you, I tell her, and I mean it. Now forgive yourself. She breaks down. Sobs shake her body. I pull her into a hug. She stiffens, then melts, crying into my shoulder. We stand there together, two women who both love the same boy, both trying to find their place. Help me with the program, I say. These children need experienced caregivers, need your wisdom, need your heart. She pulls back. You really mean that? Yes. I squeeze her hand. Love grows when forgiveness waters it. She nods slowly. A small smile breaks through. I'd like that. The music program launches a month later. 6 children arrive, ages 7 to 12. All of them hurt, silent, scared. Lucia and I work together. We create schedules, lesson plans. She's patient and organized. I provide music and warmth. We make a good team. Anthony helps too. He shows the children his favorite instruments. He plays simple songs on the piano. He shares his story. I didn't talk for 3 years, he tells them, but music helped me find my voice. It can help you too. The children listen, some with hope, some with doubt, but slowly they begin to heal. One child hums, another taps rhythms, a third speaks her first word in 6 months. Each small victory feels like a miracle. Vittorio watches from doorways. He smiles more now, laughs. The hardness in his face has softened. One evening, he invites me to his study. Coffee waits on the desk. Steam curls from 2 cups. Sit, he says. I sit. We've done this before, but tonight feels different. You've changed everything, Vittorio says. His voice is quiet. This house, my son, me. You did the hard work, I tell him. I just helped. No, he meets my eyes. So you showed me another way, a better way. You showed me faith when I'd forgotten how to believe. My throat tightens. I've been thinking, he continues, about family, about what that means. Okay, you're not just staff anymore, Grace. His voice is firm. You're family, part of this household, part of our lives. Vittorio, I want to formalize it, pay you properly, give you real authority over the program, make this official. I shake my head. I don't need titles or authority, but you deserve them. What I need, I say carefully, is to belong, to have a place, to matter. You do matter. He leans forward. You matter to Anthony, to me, to everyone here. Even though I'm black, the words slip out, raw, honest. Vittorio's face shows surprise, then shame. Grace, It's okay. I hold up my hand. I know your world, the rules, the expectations. I've always known. Those rules are wrong, he says. His voice is fierce. I've lived by them my whole life. But I'm done, you've taught me better. Tears blur my vision. You don't have to say that. I'm not saying it because I have to. He stands, comes around the desk. I'm saying it because it's true. He kneels beside my chair, takes my hands. You are family, Grace Washington. Not despite who you are, because of who you are. My breath catches. Years of pain crack open, years of being dismissed, looked through, treated as less than. Thank you, I whisper. Thank you, he says, for not giving up on us. We sit together in the quiet. Two people from different worlds, united by love for a broken boy, united by something deeper, respect, understanding, grace. Weeks turn into months. The program grows. More children come. The mansion fills with music, with laughter, with hope. Anthony thrives. He speaks freely now, sings, plays piano. He's still careful, still carries scars, but he's healing. One afternoon, Vittorio receives a letter. I watch his face darken as he reads. What is it, I ask. Threats. His jaw clenches. My rivals. They demand I shut down the program. They say it makes me look weak. Fear grips my chest. What will you do? He looks at me, then at Anthony playing with the children. His eyes soften. I'll ignore them, he says, and I'll donate half my fortune to children's hospitals. Let them see real strength, real power. They might retaliate. Let them try. His voice is steel. I've chosen light over darkness. I won't go back. I feel pride swell in my chest. This man, this former criminal, choosing good, choosing right. You're brave, I tell him. No, he smiles. I'm just following your example. The donation makes headlines. The program becomes famous. People praise Vittorio, call him reformed, redeemed. He handles it with grace, redirects credit to the staff, to the children, to God. One reporter asks him why he changed. He answers without hesitation. I met someone who showed me what real strength looks like, and I learned that power without love is just violence. I watch the interview on television. Tears stream down my face. Vittorio glances at the camera, for just a moment, like he knows I'm watching. Anthony comes to sit beside me. Papa's different now, isn't he? Yes, I say. He is. Because of you. I shake my head. Because he chose to be. I just helped him see he could. I'm glad you came here, Anthony says. He rests his head on my shoulder. I'm glad God sent you. I kiss the top of his head. Me too, baby, me too. Spring arrives. The program celebrates its first anniversary. We plan a concert. The children will perform, show their progress, share their joy. Anthony practices for weeks. He's written a song, with my help, about finding your voice, about healing. The night of the concert, the grand hall is packed. Families, donors, press. Everyone wants to see the miracle. I'm nervous. My hands tremble as I arrange sheet music. What if the children freeze? What if it's too much pressure? Vittorio appears beside me. Breathe, he says. His voice is calm. They'll be wonderful. How do you know? Because you taught them. He smiles. And you're wonderful. My breath catches. Something passes between us. Something warm, real. The concert begins. Each child performs. Some sing, some play instruments. Some just speak their names. Every moment is beautiful, powerful, true. Then Anthony takes the stage. He sits at the piano. His hands rest on the keys. He looks at me. I nod, smile. You've got this. He begins to play, soft at first, then stronger. The melody is simple, sweet, hopeful. Then he sings, his voice clear and pure. I was lost in the darkness, couldn't find my way, but someone brought me music. Someone showed me day. Tears stream down my face, down Vittorio's, down every face in the room. Now I sing for the broken. Now I sing for the scared. Because someone believed in me. Someone showed they cared. The audience is silent, transfixed. Anthony's voice fills every corner. When he finishes, silence hangs for a heartbeat. Then applause erupts, standing ovation, people crying, cheering. Anthony stands, he bows, then he looks right at me. Thank you, Mama Grace, he says into the microphone. The applause grows louder. I'm crying too hard to see, to breathe. Vittorio takes my hand, squeezes it. Look what you've done, he whispers. Look what God's done, I correct. After the concert, families crowd around, thanking us, praising the program, asking questions. One mother hugs me tight. "You saved my daughter," she sobs. "She hasn't spoken in 2 years, but tonight she sang. She sang." I hold her. She saved herself. We just gave her a safe place to try. The celebration continues late into the night. Children laugh. Adults cry happy tears. The mansion pulses with life. I find a quiet moment on the balcony. I look up at the stars. Thank you, Lord. Thank you for this second chance, for showing me my purpose. "Grace?" I turn. Anthony stands in the doorway. His face glows with joy. "Shouldn't you be celebrating?" I ask. "I am." He comes to stand beside me. "But I wanted to tell you something." "What's that?" He takes my hand. His eyes are serious. "You're my miracle," he whispers. "You saved my life." My throat tightens. "Oh, baby, you saved mine too." "Really? Really?" I pull him close. "I was lost when I came here. Broken. But you gave me reason to heal, to hope, to love again." He hugs me tight. We stand together under the stars. Two people who found each other in the darkness. Two people who learned that love is the only light we need. Years pass. Anthony grows into a teenager, tall and confident. He still struggles sometimes. Bad dreams, anxiety. But he's learned to cope, to ask for help, to trust. The program expands. We open satellite locations, train other caregivers, help hundreds of children find their voices. Vittorio transforms his business completely. Everything legitimate now, everything legal. He becomes known for philanthropy, for reform, for second chances. One evening, we sit together in the music room, just the three of us, a strange, beautiful family. "I have news," Vittorio says. He looks nervous, happy. "I'm creating a foundation, in your name, Grace, the Grace Washington Foundation for Children's Healing." My breath catches. "Vittorio, I can't." "You can, and you will." His voice is firm. "Your work deserves recognition, resources, a legacy. I don't need—" "I know," he smiles. "You never need anything. That's why you deserve everything." Anthony grins. "I helped design the logo. Want to see?" They show me plans, budgets, designs. It's beautiful, real, bigger than I ever imagined. "Why?" I ask. My voice is small. "Because you changed the world," Vittorio says. "One song at a time, one child at a time." Now we're making sure that work continues, forever. I look at these two people, my family, my heart, my everything. "Okay," I whisper. "Let's do it." They cheer. We hug. We laugh and cry at the same time. Later, after Anthony goes to bed, Vittorio and I sit with coffee like we've done hundreds of times. "I need to tell you something," he says. His voice is quiet. "What?" "I pray now." He looks at me. "Every night, just like you taught me." My eyes fill with tears. "Vittorio, you gave me faith, Grace. You gave me everything." His voice breaks. "I don't know how to thank you. You just did." We sit in comfortable silence, the kind only old friends share. "Grace," he says after a while. "Yes?" "I love you." His voice is simple, honest. Not just as family, as the person who saved my life, my son's life, everything. My breath catches. I understand what he means. Not romantic love, something deeper, purer, eternal. "I love you too," I tell him. "Always." He smiles. Peace settles over both of us. We are home. 6 months later, the foundation opens officially. A grand building downtown, bright and modern. Windows that let in light. Rooms full of instruments. Spaces for healing. I stand in the entrance hall. My chest tightens with emotion. A portrait hangs on the wall. Me, Grace Washington. Under it, a plaque reads, "Founder, Visionary, Mother to the Lost." "Do you like it?" Anthony asks. He's 15 now, nearly as tall as Vittorio. "It's too much," I say, but I'm smiling. "It's not enough," Vittorio says. He stands beside me. "But it's a start." The opening ceremony is beautiful. Children perform, families cry, politicians praise. The press captures everything. But my favorite moment comes after, when everyone leaves, when it's just us. We walk through empty halls. Our footsteps echo. Anthony runs ahead, testing acoustics, calling out, laughing. "He's happy," Vittorio says. "Yes." I watch the boy. He really is. "So am I." Vittorio looks at me. For the first time in my life, I'm actually happy. My throat tightens. "Me too. We've built something beautiful here. Not just a building, a family, a purpose, a home. Life settles into a rhythm. I work at the foundation during the day. Nights belong to family. Dinner together, stories, music, prayer. Anthony starts high school. He's nervous but excited. He joins the music program immediately, makes friends, lives like a normal teenager. Sometimes he still has nightmares. He wakes, gasping, calling for me. I go to him, hold him, sing until he calms. "I'm sorry," he always says. "Don't be." I always answer, "I'm here, always." Vittorio struggles too. The past haunts him. Men he hurt, deals he made, lives he ruined. One night I find him in the chapel. We built one in the foundation, small, quiet, sacred. He kneels at the altar. His shoulders shake. I sit beside him. I don't speak, just sit. "I don't deserve this," he finally says. His voice is broken. "All this happiness. After everything I've done." "None of us deserve grace," I tell him. "That's what makes it grace. But the people I hurt can't be unchanged. But you can change who you are now, who you'll be tomorrow." He looks at me. His eyes are wet. "How do you forgive so easily?" "I don't." I smile sadly. "I work at it every day. I choose it, over and over." "Teach me," he whispers. So I do. We pray together. We talk about guilt, about redemption, about the long road to peace. He starts meeting with a priest. Regular confession, spiritual direction. He donates anonymously to families he wronged. He can't fix everything, but he tries. Grace felt proud watching him heal. His transformation wasn't instant, but it was real. The foundation thrives. We serve 40 children now, ages 5 to 16, each one with their own pain, their own silence, but they all find their voice. Eventually, one girl, Maya, doesn't speak for 8 months. Then one day she asks for water. Just 2 words. "Water, please." The staff cries. Maya cries, I cry. Every small victory feels like a miracle, because it is. Lucia runs the daily operations now. She's brilliant at it, organized, compassionate. The children adore her. She and I have coffee every morning. We plan, we laugh. We've become real friends. "I was so jealous of you," she says one day. "I know," I smile. "But you're not anymore." "No." She looks at me. "Now I'm grateful. You showed me there's enough love for everyone." "There is," I agree. "Always." Maria works in the foundation kitchen. She bakes cookies, makes the children feel safe through food, through warmth. Even Rosa volunteers. She teaches sewing classes, shows children how to make things, how to create beauty from scraps. The whole mansion staff has found new purpose, new joy. Marco, Vittorio's old right-hand man, heads security. But it's different now. Protective, not aggressive, safe, not violent. He tells me once, "You changed everything, Grace. You showed us peace is stronger than power." "Not me," I say. "Love did that." "Same thing," he says. Maybe he's right. Anthony's 16th birthday arrives. We plan a party. Nothing huge, just family and close friends. The night before, he comes to my room. He knocks softly. "Come in, baby." He enters. He looks nervous, happy, grown up. "I wrote something," he says. "For you, for tomorrow." A speech, a song. He sits on my bed. "Can I practice it now?" "Of course." He takes a breath. Then he sings. His voice is strong now, confident, beautiful. "She came in the darkness when hope was gone. She sang me back to life with her gentle song." My eyes fill with tears. His voice was warm and pure. She gave me her heart when mine couldn't beat. She showed me that love makes broken things complete. My breath catches. I press my hand to my chest. She's not my blood, but she's my mother, true, and everything I am is because of you. He finishes. Silence hangs between us. Then I pull him into a hug. I hold him tight. "Thank you," I whisper. My voice is thick. "Thank you for letting me love you. Thank you for choosing me," he says, "even when I couldn't talk, even when I was broken." "You were never broken, baby, just hurt. There's a difference." We sit together, mother and son, not by blood, but by choice, by love. Something shifted in my heart. Complete peace, perfect gratitude. The party is perfect, small and intimate. Cake, music, laughter. Anthony performs his song. Everyone cries. Vittorio stands beside me. His hand finds mine. He squeezes it. "Our son," he whispers. "Yes," I squeeze back. "Our son." After cake, the children from the foundation perform. A surprise they planned. They sing together. All 40 voices, united in hope. The song they chose makes me weep. Amazing Grace, the hymn that started everything. When they finish, Anthony joins them. He leads them in another verse, his voice rising above the rest. Grace felt joy flood her chest. This is what healing looks like. This is what love builds. Later, after guests leave, we sit in the garden, just the three of us. The night is warm. Stars shine above. I have something to say, Vittorio announces. He sounds nervous. What is it? I ask. I've been thinking about family, about what makes it real. He pauses. Blood doesn't make a family. Love does. Anthony nods. That's true. So, I want to make it official. Vittorio looks at me. Grace, I want to legally adopt you as family, not as staff, as an equal member of the Mancini household. My breath catches. What? You're already Anthony's mother. You're already my sister, my friend, my conscience. His voice is firm. I want the world to know it. Tears stream down my face. Vittorio, I don't need, I know, but I do. His eyes find mine. Please, let me honor you the way you deserve. I look at Anthony. He's smiling, hopeful. Say yes, Mama, he says. Please. How can I refuse? How can I deny this gift? Yes, I whisper. Yes. They both cheer, we hug, we laugh and cry at the same time. I am home, truly, completely home. The legal process takes months, paperwork, lawyers, questions, but finally, it's done. I'm officially Grace Washington Mancini, part of the family, legally, permanently. The day the papers are signed, we celebrate quietly, just us, at home. We eat dinner at the big table, the one that used to feel empty. Now it's full of food, full of laughter, full of love. To family, Vittorio says. He raises his glass. To family, Anthony and I echo. We drink, we eat. We talk about everything and nothing. This is what I always wanted, what I prayed for after Samuel died. Not to replace him, but to love again, to belong again. God answered, just not how I expected. That night, I can't sleep. Too much emotion, too much gratitude. I go to the music room, the place where everything started. I sit at the piano. My fingers rest on the keys. I play softly, a simple melody, the lullaby I sang to Samuel, to Anthony, to dozens of hurting children. The notes fill the darkness, gentle, healing. I thought I'd find you here. I turn. Vittorio stands in the doorway. Couldn't sleep, I say. Me neither. He enters, sits beside me on the bench. Too happy. I smile. That's a good problem. Yes. He looks at the piano. Do you remember the first time we met? That night in the storm? I do. I was terrified. He smiles. I saw you with Anthony and I was angry, jealous, scared. Why scared? Because you had something I'd lost. His voice is quiet. Hope, faith, the ability to believe in good things. My chest tightens. You have that now too, because you gave it to me. He turns to face me. You saved my life, Grace, not just Anthony's. Mine. We saved each other, I tell him. That's what family does. The silence stretches between us. Comfortable, warm. Will you play something? He asks. Teach me one of your hymns. I smile. Which one? The one about Grace. The one that started everything. So I play, and I sing. Amazing Grace, how sweet the sound. Vittorio tries to sing along. His voice is rough, off-key but sincere. We sing together. Two people from different worlds, united by love, by grace, by faith. When we finish, he says, I prayed tonight, thanked God for you, for Anthony, for everything. What did he say? I ask. Nothing. Vittorio smiles. But I felt peace, that's enough. Yes, I agree, that's enough. Epilogue. I wake early these days. Old habits. I make coffee in the big kitchen, watch sunrise through tall windows. The mansion is quiet, peaceful, home. 5 years have passed since that stormy night. 5 years of healing, growing, becoming. The foundation serves 200 children now, 3 locations across the city, dozens of staff, hundreds of volunteers. Grace Washington Mancini's name opens doors, changes lives, makes miracles. But I'm still just Grace, still the woman who sings to scared children, still the mother who couldn't save her first son but helped save so many others. Anthony is 20 now, in college, studying music therapy. He wants to do what I do, help children find their voices. He calls me every Sunday. We talk for hours. Vittorio is 70, gray-haired and peaceful. He spends his days with grandchildren now, not his by blood, But the children from the foundation, they call him Nonno, grandfather. He glows with pride. We still have dinner together every night, the three of us when Anthony visits. Just Vittorio and me otherwise. We talk, we laugh, we pray. This morning, I'm preparing for a special event, the Foundation's 5th anniversary. A gala, speeches, awards, celebration. But first I go to the music room. Every morning, every single day, I sit at the piano. I play. I sing. I remember. I remember Samuel, my first son, his laughter, his love, the pain of losing him. I remember Anthony, silent and scared, finding his voice through music. I remember Vittorio, hard and broken, learning to hope again. I remember who I was, widowed, grieving, empty, thinking my life was over. Grace felt grateful for every moment, every song, every prayer. The door opens. Vittorio enters with 2 coffee cups. He sits beside me like he does most mornings. "Big day," he says. "Yes." I take the coffee. "Thank you." "Nervous?" "A little." I sip. Grateful mostly. Me too. We sit in comfortable silence, watching light fill the room. The same room where everything changed, where a scared boy hid under a piano, where a broken woman sang, where grace happened. "Grace," Vittorio says. "Yes?" "I love you." His voice is simple, honest. I know I say it often, but I mean it every time. I know. I squeeze his hand. "I love you too. Thank you," he whispers, "for not giving up. On Anthony, on me, on any of us. "Thank you for letting me stay," I tell him, "for giving me a home." His eyes find mine. They're soft, full of peace. "This was always your home. We just didn't know it yet." Maybe he's right. Maybe God planned this all along. The pain, the loss, the storm, the boy, the healing. Maybe everything I lost prepared me for everything I found. Anthony arrives that afternoon. He bursts through the door, tall and handsome. Joy radiates from him. "Mama!" He sweeps me into a hug, lifts me off my feet. "Put me down," I laugh. "I'm an old woman." "You're not old." He sets me down gently. "You're timeless." Vittorio appears. "Don't encourage her vanity." "It's not vanity if it's true," Anthony says. We all laugh. The sound fills the house. Warm, genuine, real. That evening we dress for the gala. I wear a simple blue dress, elegant but comfortable. Vittorio and Anthony wear suits. "You look beautiful, Mama," Anthony says. "You both look handsome," I tell them. Vittorio offers his arm. "Shall we?" At the gala, hundreds of people gather. Donors, families, children we've helped, politicians, press. Everyone wants to celebrate. But I only see the children, their faces glowing, their voices strong, their healing visible. This is what matters. Not the building, not the money, them. One by one, children perform. Songs, instruments, poetry, each one a testament to hope, to resilience, to love. Then Anthony takes the stage. "I want to introduce someone special," he says. "The woman who saved my life, my mother, Grace Washington Mancini." Applause erupts. People stand. They cheer. I walk to the stage. My legs shake. My heart pounds. Anthony hugs me, passes me the microphone. I look at the crowd, at faces full of hope, at children I've held, at families I've helped heal. "Thank you," I begin. My voice is steady. "But I didn't do this alone. God did. Through music, through love, through all of you." More applause. I hold up my hand. "When I came to the Mancini mansion 10 years ago, I was broken, empty. I'd lost my son, my purpose, my faith. My throat tightens. But God had a plan. He brought me to another broken boy. And together, we healed each other." I look at Anthony. He's crying, smiling. That's what this foundation is about. Bringing broken people together, letting them heal each other. Because grace isn't something we earn. It's something we share. The room is silent, listening. So thank you for trusting us with your children, for believing in music, for choosing hope. I smile through tears. And thank you, God, for giving me a second chance at everything. The applause is deafening, but I barely hear it. I'm looking at my family. Vittorio, Anthony, Lucia, Maria, Rosa, Marco, everyone who helped build this dream. My eyes find Vittorio's. He's crying openly. He mouths 2 words. "Thank you." I mouth back, "I love you." After the gala, we return home. Exhausted, happy, changed. We sit in the garden, the 3 of us, under stars, in silence. "I can't believe it's been 10 years, Anthony says. "Time flies," Vittorio agrees. "Not for me." I smile. Every day felt like a gift. Every day was a gift, Anthony says. He takes my hand. Because you were in it. My breath catches. These two men, this family, this life. It's more than I ever dreamed, more than I ever deserved. But that's grace. Always more than we deserve. Always more than we expect. What are you thinking? Vittorio asks. I look up at the stars. That I'm home. Finally, completely home. We all are, Anthony says. Yes, Vittorio squeezes my hand. We all are. We sit together. Peace settles over us. Deep, real, lasting. The wind rustles leaves. Night birds sing. The world turns. But here in this moment, everything is still. Perfect. Complete. I close my eyes. I feel Samuel's presence. Not painful anymore. Just love. Pure love. Thank you, baby. I pray silently. Thank you for leading me here, for helping me love again. The peace deepens, expands, fills everything. I open my eyes. Vittorio and Anthony are watching me, their faces full of love. I'm blessed, I whisper. So blessed. So are we. They answer together. We sit until stars fade, until dawn approaches, until a new day begins, a day full of hope, full of music, full of grace. I stand slowly. My body aches, old age creeping in, but my heart is young, light, free. Come on, I say. So let's go inside. I'll make breakfast. Let us help, Vittorio says. Always, Anthony adds. We walk together. 3 people who found each other in darkness. 3 people who chose light. 3 people who learned that family isn't about blood. It's about love, about showing up, about grace. Inside, I start coffee. Anthony sets the table. Vittorio makes toast. We work in comfortable rhythm. This is my life now. Simple, domestic, beautiful. This is home. Vittorio puts on music. An old gospel hymn. We sing along while we cook. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound as our voices blend. Imperfect but sincere. Broken but healing. Human but touched by divine. Anthony laughs. Vittorio smiles. I feel joy overflow. We eat together. Sunlight streams through windows. The mansion glows. Warm, alive, loved. What's next? Anthony asks. What's the next big plan? No big plans, I say. Just this. Just us. Just love. That's enough, Vittorio agrees. More than enough. We finish breakfast. We clean together. We talk about small things, normal things, family things. Later, I walk through the mansion, room by room, remembering, thanking. The music room where everything started, the chapel where we learned to pray, the kitchen where we became family, the garden where we healed. Every space holds memories, joy, pain, growth, grace. I stop at a window, look out at the grounds. Children play, from the foundation, visiting, laughing, free. This is what I fought for, what I prayed for, what I lived for. Not buildings, not programs. This. Children laughing, children free, children loved. Vittorio joins me at the window. Happy? Yes. I lean against him. You? More than I ever thought possible. We stand together, watching life unfold, watching grace multiply, watching love win. Grace? He says softly. Thank you. For everything. I turn to look at him. His face shows everything. Love, gratitude, peace, joy. For choosing to change, I tell him. For letting me in, for becoming family. You made it easy. No, I smile. You made it possible. He pulls me into a hug. Gentle, firm, safe. We stand like that for a long moment. 2 people who shouldn't have met, shouldn't have connected, shouldn't have become family. But did anyway because grace doesn't follow rules. It breaks them. It crosses boundaries. It makes the impossible real. Anthony calls from downstairs. Mama, Papa, come see. We go to him. Together. Always together now. He shows us a video. Former students, now adults, successful, happy, whole, thanking the foundation, thanking us, thanking God. We watch through tears, through smiles, through overwhelming gratitude. Look what we built, Anthony whispers. Look what God built, I correct. We just showed up. That's all he asks, Vittorio says. Just show up, just love, just try. Yes, I agree. That's all. Evening comes. We have dinner. Simple pasta, salad, bread, nothing fancy, but perfect. We talk and laugh, share stories, make plans, live. After dinner we sit in the living room, fire crackling, Music playing softly, peace surrounding us. I pick up my Bible, read aloud, Psalms, about restoration, about joy, about coming home. The Lord has done great things for us and we are filled with joy. The words wash over us. True, real, lived. When I finish, we pray together, holding hands, thanking God, praising Him, trusting Him. Amen, we say together. Amen, I whisper again. Later in my room I prepare for bed. I look at Samuel's photo on my dresser. Beside it now photos of Anthony, of Vittorio, of children from the foundation, of family. We did it, baby, I tell Samuel. We made it through. We found joy again. I can almost feel him smile, almost hear him say, I'm proud of you, Mama. I'm proud of us, I whisper back. I climb into bed. The sheets are soft, warm. This bed, this room, this house, mine, home. I close my eyes. Thank you, Lord, for all of it. The pain that prepared me, the loss that opened me, the love that healed me. Thank you. Sleep comes easy, peaceful, deep. Tomorrow will bring new challenges, new children, new pain to heal. But I'm ready. We're ready. Because we're family. We're together. We're home. And grace, amazing, beautiful, unending grace, has carried us here. I smile. Everything was finally at peace.